Namaste, welcome. This is David Lurey on behalf of EckhartYoga.com. I'm going to share with you a brief Thai massage. We can even call it leg love, as is referred to in the acro yoga sequence or the acro yoga communities, of a sequence that you can practice on your friends, on your colleagues, whomever you'd like to just practice giving some healing massage and touch to. This is a brief little snippet of a full sequence that's available on EckhartYoga.com. A receiver lying onto their back, legs a little bit open apart. The person giving the massage coming to a kneeling position between the feet of your receiver. When your hips are more or less in line with the feet of your receiver, take a moment and bring the hands into a prayer. Close your eyes and be with yourself. No matter if you've ever done any kind of massage or healing arts work, you have the capacity to touch someone with compassion, with sensitivity and love. Begin to rub your hands together and open your eyes. Very important is the first touch. Just make some contact onto the ankles. Keep your arms straight and use the big, broad, open palm of your hand. Rock from one side into the next. And watch the receptivity of the body in front of you. Rocking from one side to the next. You can stay doing this technique for quite some time, just bringing a nice rocking onto the feet. Again, as I said, you can stay doing this for a while. If you feel free to hit the pause button. We're going to switch to the thumbs and rock a little back and forth onto the arches of the feet. The feet can usually take quite a bit of pressure here, and might even appreciate a bit of pressure here. So don't be shy with your receiver. If you go too deep, they will tell you. Just rocking with your thumbs along the arch of the foot. Again, you can stay doing this technique for a long time. We're going to carry on. Take now with soft hands, and we're going to do palming onto the lower leg. Palming is exactly as it sounds, using the big, broad palm of your hand, just pressing the receiver's legs into the ground. Keep your fingers soft, your arms straight, and stay as present as possible with the person in front of you. Anytime in the sequence, you can hit pause and stay doing what we've been doing. For now, we're going to go to the upper legs. Lift your hips, step one foot outside. And with very soft hands, we're going to palm onto the upper part of the leg, the quadricep muscle, like a big cat walking from one side into the next. The first time you come across these muscles, be a little bit gentle. The next time you make a pass from the knee to the hip, you can press a little more firm, but keep an eye on the face of your receiver, on their breath, on their receptivity. You can choose either alternating or simultaneous. Find your way back up towards the hip bones themselves. Sometimes can be a bit ticklish or sensitive. Just start to rock from one side to the next to give some movement into the sacroiliac joint. Really moving the bones so that energy flows through. Take with your right hand on the leg that's underneath you, bend that leg in towards their receiver's chest. And in a kneeling position, right knee to the floor, left foot to the floor, you can make some circles around and around. And I'm going to do the same in the other direction, bringing mobility, movement into the leg joint. Okay. Bring their foot to the floor, and then place a bolster underneath the knee of your receiver. Organize yourself so that their leg comes directly in line with your spine, their thigh bone in line with your spine, and then with the butterfly hands, we're going to take and palm on the inside of the leg. Keep your arms straight and your breath happening. Anytime you want to stay a little bit longer in any of these techniques, hit the pause button. I'm going to keep going for the sake of this video and just now work on the inside of the leg. And just use your hands and palm onto the inside. It's a very simple technique, pressing on muscles. It's a very powerful technique to ease suffering, to help ease the flow of life. We're going to give your receiver a counter pose, fix their foot to the floor, pick up their knee, and just gently press it across. Release that and put your hand under their knee so that it can come to a straight position. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're going to bend their knee towards their chest. This time you'll have your left foot to the floor. Move your whole body with them. And make circles with their leg in both directions. After mobilizing the hip joint, put them into a reclined tree pose. You can put something underneath their knee. Come to the angle of their leg in line with your spine. And with your hands in butterfly, we just do some pressure on the inside line of the leg. Have a moment and just be present with your receiver while you're pressing through them. I'm going to switch to the lower part of the leg. Anytime you're pressing onto someone's body, listen with your hands to how their body is receiving you. With your right hand, fix their foot to the floor to give them the counter stretch, just a little press across. From here, you're going to bring one knee and then the other knee into their chest. Come to a place now, I'm going to get the bolster a little bit out of the way, with your left leg extended, and fold both of your receiver's knees over your left leg. Here you are up onto your right knee. Cross the foot of the arch of one foot to the top of another foot, and as you press down with their feet, watch how the sacrum lifts, and you give a nice little float of the sacrum in the lower back. Depending upon the height and the proportion, if you're a taller person working with a smaller person, your foot is out towards the side. If it's the other way around, your left foot will be much closer. Another breath or two here, hanging the sacrum. Release the sacrum towards the ground. Find both of your hands onto your receiver's shoulders. Breathe in. And when you breathe out, give them grounding. Find the perfect fit, their shoulder bones, directly into the palms of your hands. After this nice grounding, just release the pressure. You're going to slowly straighten their legs all the way up into the sky, and watch how I help so the knees don't pop. Once the legs are straight, take a step back, turn the toes in, a little traction. Turn the toes out, a little traction. One more time, toes in and pull. Toes out, pull. Rest your receiver's feet onto the floor and give 3 loving brushes to clear out any stuck energy that you have just released. Fold the palms together in front of your heart and offer a moment of gratitude to this person for the use of their body. A moment of gratitude to all of the teachers on this path. The receiver can also bring their hands into a prayer, a moment of gratitude for the little brief leg love. You can both extend the right hand forward and help your receiver come to an upright position. I happen to be sitting here with the one and only Esther Eckhart of eckhartyoga.com. You can find the full sequence by clicking on this link up here. And when you do that, you'll find a beautiful sequence of the full Thai massage for the legs. Hope you've enjoyed it. Namaste. Thank you very much.